Entry 10. Hello me, how was your day?
It's been about 12 days since the encounter with the Englishmen. Those faces won't stop appearing on my windows. Their eyes bore into me. I feel like those people are looking into my very soul. The footage on the other windows doesn't help either, almost as if I'm a helpless victim strapped in a chair, only able to watch as the worst of mankind is revealed to me. Is this a test? 2 more memories have come back to my recollection. I know they'll sound strange, but putting this in my journal will help at least. The memory is of me sitting in a crowded airport, full of other people of different creeds and languages. I'm carrying a bag, and it looks like I'm excited for something. I reach into my bag, and then the airport is in utter chaos. I can hear unexpected gunfire close to me, and suddenly I'm falling onto the ground among endless bodies. There's a woman in front of me who is barely breathing above a puddle of blood. She stares at me with terror in her glassy eyes. As I write now, I recognize one of the found footages being shown to me as taking place in a large airport. Several gunmen are opening fire into a crowd, leaving dozens dead and many injured. Was I there? If I was, how in blazes am I alive?
Entry 11. Hello me, how was your day?
My day is wonderful. I'm going to kill myself. I've spent 49 days here, and there's no way I can ever escape, not without getting killed or beaten badly. Even if I broke a window or slashed my way through the connectors linking the cars, how am I going to escape then? From what I've seen, this train is going fast, very fast. After I jumped off and found my bearings, a pair of broken legs wouldn't get me far. All I hear every moment I'm awake, and every moment I sleep, is the sound of metal clashing metal underneath me. This notebook here has been the only thing keeping me sane in this place, but I can't take it anymore. I don't want to see those faces glaring at me like they're judging me. I'm tired of this footage endlessly playing in the windows, showcasing the worst of humanity in an effort to break my will. Well, congratulations to my captors. You gave me the tools I need to end it. I'm going to use my pen. You gave me exactly what I needed to do this. The pen is mightier than the sword, wouldn't you say? I hope you all burn.
Blood splatters all over the page, followed by shakily pressed drops and thumbprints appearing all over the written text.
Am I in hell? I must be in hell. It can't be anywhere else. It has to be hell. It has to be. I can't believe it. Alright, I better explain. No need to go crazy just yet. I finished the last entry and pushed the pen as deep as I could into my throat. As expected, blood splattered all over the desk and over the notebook, and I could taste it on the back of my tongue. I welcomed death and blacked out. I woke up minutes later to find my wound just healing itself. I pulled the pen out and coughed a nasty fit until I could breathe again. There's still blood all over me, but the wound, it's gone. I tried shoving the pen in repeatedly, ignoring the pain in my neck as it healed again and again. I wanted nothing more than to die, but I couldn't. Am I dead? If this is hell, why am I here? Am I being punished for something I did while I was alive? What did I do? Am I a serial killer? A rapist? A child molester? Did I assassinate the Pope? Did I lie one too many times to pass on to the afterlife?
Entry 13. Hello me, how was your day?
They interrogated me again today. Aren't I so lucky? The moment I awoke and ate, the door slid open, and armed guards prop me up and the Englishman enters. They ask me the same questions all over again, the same dates. The Englishman continues writing things down in a notepad while giving me venomous glares that make me cringe. I want to melt into the floor. Then he surprised me by pointing to the blood on my desk.
I take it you know then?
He asked coldly. Before I could stop myself, I asked if I was in hell, and he scoffed.
I hope you do one day.
What do you mean? I asked him, only to have my head shoved to the floor. The Englishman brought up October 25th, 2019 once more, and I repeated that I didn't know. Part of me expected to hear him ask the same question louder, and he did, with a painful addition. I was on my third or fourth time answering no to his question. Then I heard footsteps beside me and a sudden burning sensation that was followed by a jolting mayhem all over my body. They prodded me with a cattle prod. They prodded me like an animal. I tried thrashing and begged them to stop. The Englishman demanded the appropriate answer. When I pled guilty by saying yes after my flesh began to char, he demanded to know what city it occurred in. My throat was dry from all the screaming. Blood and tears drooled down my cheeks. They didn't give me any time to either reply or to say no. The voltage must have been risen enough to almost fry my brain. My sides have healed already, but the pain remains. It's like my skin is being peeled off, as my insides are boiled. Between bouts of unconsciousness, I could hear the Englishman speaking to someone. Phrases like, remember his life, more time, and words such as, hag.
Vomit and bloodstains on corners of the page. Barely legible.
Sorry, I puked again. The Englishman stepped beside me a few moments later. He knelt down to my ear, and I could still hear the restrained anger dripping from his voice. Though his exact words elude me, he said something like, we want you to detail everything, every day, for information, or what you've been seeing will get worse. I didn't know what he meant before his goons knocked me out again, but later it dawned on me. The gruesome pictures on the windows have now become more detailed, more gruesome. The videos are loud enough to make my ears ring, their voices bash into my skull like a jackhammer. This occurred well into the night and into the morning. I couldn't unhear the brutal sobs of a man and woman detailing the murder of their entire family, nor could I unsee the remains of blood-stained bombings.
More vomit and bloodstains. Then the following is written shakily, with haste.
I'm going to try to sleep.
Entry 14. Hello me. How was your day?
I don't know how long I can take this. It's been days since my last entry, but I need to eat. The Englishman keeps telling me to write, but I felt like the best thing to do was to revolt by not writing anything. In those days that I didn't write, they didn't give me food.
Crumb stains litter the entire page.
The food still tastes bland, but it stops my stomach from hurting. All I can do is sit in my bed and wait, watching the faces disappear and reappear in different sequences. Again, I try starving myself and ignore the cabinet each time it clicks. But somehow, I'm not dying. Eventually the guards, and maybe even the Englishmen, have stopped caring, leaving only this for me to keep writing. They haven't even confiscated my pen, even after 5 suicide attempts. Why aren't they stopping me?
Entry 15. Hello me. How was your day?
Okay, I guess. I don't feel like writing today.
Entry 16. Hello me. How was your day?
I don't feel like writing today either.
Entry 17. Hello me. How was your day?
Again, not today.
Entry 19. Hello me. How was your day?
Who am I? Or what am I? A demon? A ghost? Do I even actually exist?
Entry 21. Hello me. How was your day?
What do they want from me? What am I to them?
Entry 23. Hello me. How was your day?
I can't take it anymore. I want to die.
Entry 24. Hello me. How was your day?
How was my day? Oh, just fantastic.
Entry 27. Hello me. How was your day?
Who am I? What am I?
Entry 28. Hello me. How was your day?
Can't sleep, can't think, can't sleep, can't think, can't sleep, can't think, can't sleep, can't think.
Indecipherable gibberish. Entry 30. Hello me. How was your day?
Put the pen in the neck and watch the blood pour on out. Put the pen in the neck and pop goes the healing clot. Watch the videos play back and forth in my special home. Watch the people on the glass and disappear into the dark.
Entry 30. Hello me. How was your day? Smeared drawings for several pages. The details range between a woman in chains on a bed with the phrase, I remember, she was one of my brides, written below. Entry 30. Hello me, how was your day? Crude doodles of a train and blood-spewing corpses for 7 more pages. The train itself links these pages together in what looks like a flipbook. Entry 30. Hello me, how was your day? A series of doodles depicting a man holding a gun to a woman, then dancing together with musical notes in the air. Behind them is a black-dressed stick figure holding what looks like a semi-automatic rifle. Entry 39. Hello me, how was your day?
To all whom it will concern, this will be my final entry. Dear Englishman, by the time you're reading this, I will be thrilled once again. Why? Because I know it all. I know there's a second floor to this train car, and that the endless train track is a looped tunnel constructed beneath a government black site somewhere in the southern hemisphere. I know they pumped me with enough amnestics to overdose 6 men and drive 2 more insane. I guess when you did this to me, the world was hoping they would be given enough time to gather all the juiciest evidence out there for my conviction. I know about the secret door leading through my shower floor, and how you knock it out each time I fall asleep to carefully review the entries in this journal. You've been doing this ever since I found out the cameras cannot peep on me as my back is to the bed. As I'm writing this, I assume you're there, in the control room, watching me, wondering why this delusional wreck of a madman is now coherently writing in his journal. Well, let me offer you another quote by Nietzsche. Sometimes people don't want to hear the truth because they don't want their illusions destroyed. My given birth name does not matter, since I've gone by many names over the years. For the sake of your amusement, though, the United Nations International Court labels me by my current moniker, the Immortal Man. I've also gone by the Living Lazarus, Rasputin's cousin, Death's Doorman, the Monster of Manhattan, the Gentleman of Genocide. Need I go on? According to Interpol and a good 2/3 of the world, I am the supposed criminal mastermind responsible for dozens of heinous war crimes across regions in Africa, Asia, Europe, the Middle East, and, more recently, the bitter and bruised United States of America. My largest crimes include the Y2K Midwest blackout, which injured hundreds, the Guy Fawkes Night Massacre of '05, the 4th of July gas attack in Times Square, participation in genocide, human trafficking, domestic terrorism, theft of government property, treason, and more. However, my magnum opus, at least so far, is the significant event that occurred on October 25th, 2019. I'm only satisfied that 4.2 kilograms of plutonium were not completely wasted, based on the wonderful footage and photographs projecting non-stop on the windows. It's like watching my greatest achievements. Thank you. Trying to make me feel guilty, are we? Think showcasing the millions of dead will break me like an egg? You thought so, until now. I guess when I was listing my possible sins about 3 months ago, it was actually all of the above. All of this is everlastingly true, but now is not the time for stating resumes. Now that my amnesiac personality has distracted you long enough for me to escape to the outside world, I have a series of messages I want you to give to the following persons. To the souls working in this facility, I applaud your bravery. If I had volunteered to run a complex facility like this, housing the greatest apex human in history, I would have retired early. Beg an encounter between us is quick, because I won't hold back after these long months locked in here. To the fools representing Interpol and the United Nations, do you really think you can hold me when I've escaped your so-called prisons many times before? You are badly mistaken, you ignorant gnats. I know you think I'm trapped in here as you view me through the hidden cameras and listen through the microphones splattered all over the railcar. The Immortal Man is no stupid nickname my followers gave me. I have survived the worst your pathetic excuses at government have to offer. I've been shot, stabbed, gutted, bombed, buried, and, more recently, nuked into oblivion. But here I am, alive and breathing. Nothing can chain me down. Lastly, Englishman, Or shall I call you MI5 agent Martin Harrison? Rumors of your excellent record impress even me. I have a message for you. Congratulations for one of my endless captures, and for showing impressive restraint. I'm well aware you lost family and many friends because of my actions in London, but don't blame yourself. You're a Pomeranian poodle fighting against a ravenous timber wolf, a man fighting against nature itself. I digress. Before I proceed to plan my next masterpiece on the rest of humankind, why don't I tell you a secret about myself? I've known my identity from the moment I first awoke.